So we will not be covering everything about the GraphQL security, GraphQL build testing with security. We will make simple methodology, and I know we are all tired today. We have to leave now, so we will keep it fast as possible and simple as possible I can. So it's like a step-by-step methodology you can use during your pen testing and during your bug bounty hunting. So before we start, I'm just Ahmad القرماني. I'm a penetration tester currently working for DeepStrike, and from time to time I do some bug bounty hunting. And I'm creating content on YouTube for the people who will not understand this talk. I will make a separated video in Arabic, and inshallah it's gonna be good for them. And you can check this username if exists in any platform. You can find me and hit me a message, and I will be replying for you. So the agenda for today, which is the GraphQL introduction, we'll talk about not every component for it, its schema, the introspection query, the query itself, and the limitations. And then we will talk about the tools you have to use inside your methodology. And then we'll talk about some bugs that happen because the bad implementation for the GraphQL. So the introduction. What is the GraphQL? GraphQL is like API, it's like REST API. But we're facing some problems in the REST API. One of the problems that we are facing, which is overfishing, it's a problem for the developer, not for us. So it is a very good thing for us. We can see, like, let's make a request for something. You need the name and the email, and making a request for a specific endpoint. But only you find the name and email, description, ID, and some another sensitive information. So this is overfetching. You get more data than you want. And for the underfetching here, when you asking for the description and for the name in REST API, you don't get it. You don't get only the description or only the name. So this is problem in the REST API, and we need to overfetch data, so we can report some information disclosure, some token access control, some privilege escalation, and so on. The GraphQL is based on the JSON build. So the query, the operation names, and the mutation will be inside the JSON code. And the schema also is in JSON. The GraphQL don't understand only the get and post. So if you when you see a get request that make an action, so it's easy here. And when you see all the traffic goes for one endpoint, it's easy for the GraphQL. So this is the problem that we talked before. Here I need the first name and the email and the title for the post. This is what I need. This is what I need. I make first get request for the first user and another get request for the first user post. So this is, I don't need this. I don't need this field. And I don't also need this field. So this is like overfetching. And we're making a lot of requests to get our data back. GraphQL solves this. We only make one request, one HTTP method, and one path. And this is body. I know you don't understand this. We will not talk about just 2 slides after this. So here, I'm making a request to fetch the first user, name, email, and from the post I need only the title. And here we get the back user, John, email, and title only. There is no IDs. This is good. From the GraphQL. GraphQL is very complex. I hate it. I don't understand even one single line. So to solve this problem, we're gonna use an extension called inquiry, and we will talk about next slide. But here, this is the GraphQL request. Cookies or authorization header, only one endpoint, and JSON base. Let's understand it a little bit. This is not the only endpoint that you will find. The developer can keep it GraphQL /API /GraphQL, any other playground, console, etc. And mostly you will find the GraphQL request inside the post request. And sometimes it will be get, and we will talk about 2 cases, inshallah. So after using the AQL, it gives you, see, there's a mutation, this is the input, and this is the variable. It's optional. You don't have to specify the variable. But sometimes you have to. So GraphQL request consists of 2 main parts, which is the input and the variable. And here we are making action. We are providing the username and the password. So we are making in in REST API, we are making like batch request, post request, put request, and or delete. So mutation equals them all. So we have to specify the keyword mutation. But if we are querying for something, we don't have to write a query like the previous slide which we took before. Anyways, go. Back. Okay. So here sometimes you will see